It sounds really wonderful, and what I'd really like to know is how can I do this? What are the steps to experience this joy?
Okay, well, yeah, basically it is very simple. Again, our heart is there, yeah? And what we need to remember is it is working when we don't have special intention to make it work. So by mean when our brain is not blocking it. Yeah. So there it involves about being relaxed, yeah, smiling, etc. Or to make it short, maybe you first need to sit more straight, yeah, and relax, and then you smile and touch your heart. Yeah, heart is somewhere at the level of your armpit, yeah, but it doesn't have to be precise. So you touch your heart and you just smile sweetly, freely to your heart without thinking how to smile to your heart or where your heart is. So you just smile sweetly, freely to your heart without trying to do anything. Now the first time you do this, it will take some time because it takes time to connect your whole being to your heart. So just keep your eyes closed. Now why keeping your eyes closed? Because when our eyes open, the eyes will send images to the brain, right? So this is actually the process just to get your brain calm, and as you touch your heart and smiling, your heart will grow stronger and stronger, and you're connected better and better to your heart. It may take a few seconds or maybe 1 or 2 minutes at the first time. Yeah, so just smile. Yeah, good. Keep on smiling. Yeah, good. Good. Yes, yes, very good. Being relaxed, and then you smile. Yeah, so just smile. Keep on smiling. Touch your heart, and you just smile sweetly, freely to your heart without thinking how to smile to your heart or where your heart is. So you just smile sweetly, freely to your heart without trying to do anything. Now the first time you do this, it will take some time because it takes time to connect your whole being to your heart. It is working when we don't have special intention to make it work. A lot of time in life we overwork our brain, so we have a lot of stress. Now as we smile, actually the smile helps to free those burdens from our brain and from our whole self, and thus let our heart to be free from the limitation from the brain.
So why do we touch our hearts during this meditation? It seems very different from other kinds of meditation.
Yeah, we touch our heart and we smile to our heart. That's just actually to help connecting to our heart, which is already inside. But all this time we use our brain more, so actually our brain already have a lot of control, including actually a little bit blocking our heart. Now as we touch our heart and smile to our heart, that actually helps to connect us to our heart.
Right. So are you saying then that the brain would work less?
No, actually here only the brain will not block the heart. Yeah? Now again, as I mentioned earlier, when your heart is stronger, you have the peace, the joy, happiness. Of course, your brain will work much better because you can focus easily, and when you are so happy, you have all the energy and the good motivation in doing everything.
So how is it different from other kinds of meditations?
One of the main difference, most meditation normally use the brain or the soul to focus or to calm the brain. Now, brain can be calm, but the real peace and happiness is actually from the heart. Here, we actually work with our heart. Not only we can experience the real peace and happiness from the true source of peace and happiness from us, which is our heart.
What about people who are very open-hearted? Do they still need to do this?
Here, when we open our heart with this natural method, it is so different. You can really feel, the peace, calmness, and the joy very clearly all the time. Now, normally people will say when you pray, you feel more peaceful, right, or calmer or something. But when your heart is open, you can feel that joy, that peace, the calmness, etc. all the time. Every time you let your heart become stronger, then you can just experience it. And,
You've mentioned praying several times with opening heart. I mean, what's the connection there? Can you say a bit more about that?
yes. So as I mentioned earlier, as we open our heart, we strengthen our heart. That very action actually will improve our relationship to the Creator. But in reality, it is really depend on how you look at yourself, how much you really want to be closer to the Creator. You can simply strengthen your heart and just enjoy having your heart with much better feelings most of the time during the day. Or of course, if your heart feel like you want to be closer to the Creator, then you can do that. So
What about people who are very busy, they work long hours? How can they use this open heart meditation when they don't have much time?
the most basic exercise is very simple. It takes only 2 or 3 minutes. Basically, they can do it everywhere. Actually, for those kind of people, heart will be something very useful, because again, as the heart grows stronger, the nice feeling, the happiness, joy, etc. It comes with peace and calmness, right? So as our heart is stronger, we will experience the peace and the calmness from the heart, which is much deeper and more thorough than the peace and calmness from the brain. Now we know by now those management people do recognize that calmer brain is important, because when your brain is calmer, then you can focus at work. Now there are retreats given for the top management, middle management, so that they can have some break, so that they can have better focus. And actually heart will be very useful for that, because without the better understanding about SQ, somebody when they think about work, they will be thinking about burdens, responsibilities, and something like that. So before they reach their office, those burdens will actually occupy them already. But when their heart is strong, they feel the nice feelings, and they can really enjoy the work, the interactions with others. They will look at everything, including their jobs, so differently. They will be so happy and eager in working. So everything will be so different in a good way.